I'd like to share with you some more information about the quad, the unit which is manufactured by Ceasefire in different sizes. We'll talk about it in a moment, but now a little bit more about the theory and also why to use such a big unit. The presentation should be available in a moment, so okay, let's wait. Okay, so we are ready. We have a nice family of quads. More details in a moment. If we see the fire, of course we have to call the services and then start to extinguish. Extinguishing is very hard because it is hot. It is required to know what kind of material is burning. Are we able to use this extinguisher or another extinguisher? But in our situation, we should not be afraid to use Watermist. The fire can be in different areas. Should be in a factory, should be or could be in the presence of live electrical equipment, what is very dangerous for many of extinguishing places. It can be in a smaller compartments like shops or shopping malls, where the smoke is very quickly filling the volume of the room. If you see the fire, the fire will be very small. For majority of cases, just extinguisher is enough, because the fire is very small. But fire is developing very quickly. If we have a situation, especially with an A-class fire, a lot of packaging, paper is burning very quickly. Then the heat which is generated by this fire is very big. With extinguisher it will be hard to beat, so we are going to a little bit larger unit. This unit is also generating water mist, using all advantages which water mist can give us. Usually the firemen are fighting only with the heat, throwing big quantities of water and in fact flooding the whole surrounding, because no more than 5% of water is used for firefighting. 95% is generating collateral damage for us and for our neighbors. Water is only fighting with the heat, but water mist, which is again the water but divided into very small particles, is increasing the total surface of all these droplets. If the surface is increased, then also evaporation is increasing. Evaporation means that the water is turning into steam, increasing the volume. So water mist is generating inert gas in the presence of the fire. How it is possible? If we look on a total surface of the stream of water, let's take 1 liter of water and form a hypothetical 1 ball. That is 1 liter of water. And it will have about 0.05 square meter. If we micronize this 1 liter of water to about 2 million droplets, the average size will be 1000 microns, and the total surface of all these droplets will be about 6 square meters. A little bit more than 100 times more than the stream. So reactivity of this water in the form of water mist, according to NFPA, is 100 times better. But there are different mists. It is a coarse mist, like 1000, and the mists which are below 100 microns. And these mists are the mists we like to generate from our units. The total surface is about 100 square meters from every liter of water, what means that the reactivity of water mist in this particle size will be 2000 times better than normal stream of water. Enormous difference. What will happen? The water is converted into the steam. Every liter of water is generating 1.5 cubic meter of steam. Steam is inert gas, which is displacing the oxygen at the place of fire. So if we direct the stream of water mist on a burning object, the inert gas will displace the oxygen, will cut the access of oxygen to the fire, and the flame stops reasonably easy. But to turn water into the steam, the energy is required. Energy of the evaporation is very high. It is easy to boil the water to 100 degrees, but to evaporate we need about 10 times more energy. You can prove it in your kitchen. If you take the kettle, put a liter of water and it will be boiled within few minutes. But if you leave a kettle on the fire, it will evaporate maybe half an hour, maybe longer. It proves that the energy which is pulled from the fire by evaporation process is very efficient. A lot of energy is required. If our water in the form of water mist is evaporating, will pull this energy and cool the environment. That's the total mechanism of the fire, or of the water mist. Quad is offered in 3 sizes: 25 liters, 50 liters, and 100 liters. The basic elements of the technology is inside the cylinder. They are rotors. The rotors are mixing water with the gas, and this mixture is going into the nozzle. I don't see the next slide here. If you use the quads, you can easily go to any kind of fire. You can fight A-class fire, you can fight live electronic equipment. The stream of water mist is much bigger than from extinguisher, so you can approach easily bigger fire, being shielded by the mist which is in front of the nozzle. The components of the quad are always very high quality. A ceasefire is known from quality extinguishers. The same quality process is also for quad and other products. There are dedicated components to this unit, and all of them are checked before assembly and after assembly. The key component of the quad is a nozzle. This nozzle is generating very wide and very powerful mist, also shielding the firefighters against the heat radiation. So the mist will stream, and we will be able to see this in a very near future, is protecting both the firefighter, us, without the firefighting suit, and the fire. We've been talking about components. Inside the cylinder we have rotors. It is a set of rotors which will turn immediately after the valve is open. The mixture of bubbles is going to the nozzle by a special design tubes inside, and at the end of the nozzle is collision, and thanks to collision we are getting a nice piece of the mist. What is important? On the market you can find different extinguishers from different countries, not only from India. Some of them are certified, some of them are unknown brands, and nobody gives a guarantee that they will work. Ceasefire is known and it is pushing also in India the standards. Also, quad is tested according to the standard. It is a European standard EN 1866, having manufacturing approval according to all pressure directives. So we can be sure that the product is fully tested, is fully accordant with all very high standards which are set in the world. Where we can apply this kind of unit? I would say everywhere. Except the minus temperature, because water can freeze. But all kinds of industry, as well as the shopping malls, hospitals, everywhere where the collateral damage is important, or we like to avoid collateral damage, where the people are present, we can use the quad with a pure water mist, very green agent. I would suggest to see the quad in operation, so we'll move to the burning hall and continue our presentation. So we are in a demo center of Ceasefire, very nice place, and what is important, we can see the wide variety of products which are offered, starting from a small extinguishers and ending on a trolleys, among others also the Watermist trolley. But our baby is here. That's a 50-liter trolley. So if we talk about the trolley, the construction is more or less the same as all other trolleys. We have a cylinder, but inside this cylinder there are rotors, which we've been talking before. We have a hose, and on the end of the hose is a nozzle. The nozzle construction is that it has holes. The collision of water from these holes will generate the mist. We have this part of the nozzle responsible for the stream to extinguish, and this part of the nozzles are responsible to protect me, because I will be going to extinguish these fires. So we have the actuation of the unit, and let's see the mist. So we have the stream which goes in front, and we have a wide umbrella which protects me, so I can go closer. It was easy. I was not affected by any heat. All heat radiation was eaten, inverted commas, by the mist. So I was saved. It is extinguished in a very short time. That's the phenomena of water mist in comparison to other places. If we look on the floor, it is a little bit wet, but it will evaporate. So we can say we have a green, clean product which I would recommend to everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you.